What's up, boys? Been a while since I put a video out. I wanted to make a video. This is pretty much for, guys who are on a little bit of a budget. I did this, a few weeks ago because I wanted to fit some more shots into a show we were doing. And I had a bunch of tubes that I wanted to use. So these two here, this one on the right is actually just a regular DR11 that you could get at Pyro Boom, Pyro Direct. Well, not Pyro Direct, but any place like that. This one on the left is actually an Excal tube. A lot of guys, see a lot of videos out there, guys having an issue with the bottoms of the Excals, and I had an issue too. Like I wanted to cut them down. I wanted to try to use the Excal tubes because I had a ton of them, so I wanted to try to reuse them, and the bottom base is just a pain in the ass, so what I did was did it just like a regular tube. I just cut it right off. I cut it off, I plugged it, and I put some staples in it. So doing it this way, you actually just get another gun. It'll last just as long, I believe. I mean, it's HDPE, it should last. It's the same, pretty much the same thickness as a regular DR11. But this is for guys on a budget who have a bunch of Excal tubes, don't know what to do with, and it's a freaking awesome way to just get some more shots into your show. How I did it. Well, there's a couple ways you could do with the base of this thing. You could just smash it off, tip it over, smash each corner, the middles, the sides. Eventually it'll just pop off. You could do it that way. Like when you do that, you get a little like burr around the edge here. It's a little rounded edge. It's like a little lip, and I got a little grinder over there. I tried putting it on the grinder and all that, and it just wasn't working out. So I said, you know what? I'm just going to cut it right off. I stuck it in my vise here. Stuck it in my vise, and I used a Sawzall, and I just cut it right off as far as I could, right down to the base. After I did that, I decided to cut some plugs, and I don't have a drill press. If you have a drill press, that's awesome, because that's probably the best way to do it, the easiest, safest way to do it. I don't have a drill press myself. I have a drill and a hole saw. Use a 2-inch hole saw, okay, and you need the pilot bit to get it going. I used a piece of 2x3. I just got them started with the bit. I got a nice groove with I got a bunch of them going on the 2x3. Once I got a good decent groove, I took the pilot bit out, and then I just used the actual hole saw and I punched it through to get the plug. And then this is what you end up getting. Now, if you can see, because it's kind of got a little bit of a tilt, that's because I don't have a drill press. If you have a drill press, they'll all be nice and straight. They'll fit like a glove. But these work good. This is a 2-inch hole saw. It's a 2-inch hole saw. It does the job, and that's what I ended up using, and it works awesome. Now I can fit these. They're about the same size, maybe a smidge bigger, but not much. They're pretty much about the same size as a regular DR11 on the outside diameter. The only thing with these Excal tubes is these things will fit perfect in my 10 shots with the spacers here, okay? They fit beautiful, I put it in, fits just like it's the DR11, so I don't have any issues there. If you don't have one with spacers, that is the issue, okay? Because of these things, because these Excal tubes, they're sometimes, I mean, if you guys know, dude, sometimes they're a little warped, and they're a little like bulky, and they're not completely straight, and just sometimes when I put these in a regular, like, if, I don't have a regular 10 shot out here, but when I try to fit them in here, I mean, they fit perfect, don't get me wrong, but they are a little bit tight, you know what I mean? If you could try to get it in there, that's fine, but I wasn't going to sit there and fight with them, so I just threw them in some, the ones with the spacers. You know what I mean? So I got an extra 30, 40 shots out of it because I just had some Excal tubes laying around, and I'm like, you know what? I need some more shots, and I didn't have the time to order and buy any, so I just ended up using these, and it worked. And I'm proud. I'm glad I did it, dude. Actually, you know what I mean? They work awesome. They do the trick. Yeah, I mean, so it's a good way to save money and also get some more shots on your budget. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put a little video up there for you guys. It's been a while. But I wanted to try to help the guys on a budget. I mean, we all have a budget. And I mean, I always seem to go over mine, and everybody else probably usually does too, but but I just figured I'd share this with you guys. If you want to get some more use out of your guns, you got some Excals laying around, dude, I suggest doing it this way, okay? I haven't seen any videos out there of any guys doing this, but this, I believe, is probably the best way to use the Excal tube. You'll get so much more life out of it. If you don't plug it yourself, I mean, you could probably use it that way. I mean, I didn't want to do it because it's only about a ½ an inch, maybe if that, of a plug of the plastic on the bottom. I actually wanted to put at least 1.5 inch plug in there, just to give it some more durability and strength and stuff like that. So now I know, and then I put some staples in it. If you have a stapler, I got a air stapler, so it works pretty good. But if you guys, if you guys have the tools and you have the know-how, dude, it's really not that hard to do, and plus it'll give you some more shots in your show and save you some money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you guys find this video helpful. Give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I will post some more videos, man. It's so tough right now, so just bear with me, and we'll see you the next time, man. Later, boys. Peace.